Hi, I'm Erica from the blog thesimplehomeplace.com, and today I want to show you how to make some DIY hand warmers. To start, I am going to take my fabric and iron it. Now with this project you can choose to wash your fabric or not, it really doesn't matter, but it is nice to iron it, so I'm going to do that. The fabric I am using is flannel. You could also use cotton, but you want a natural material because this will be going in the microwave. And so I choose either a flannel or a cotton, and you'll want about a 1/4 yard. This is actually a fat quarter, and those are nice and pre-cut for you into the size. So now what I'm going to do is cut a strip that is 5 inches wide by 10 inches long. And what's really nice is you can see that you could get several of these hand warmers out of just the one fat quarter. So this really is a very inexpensive project. Next, we're going to fold our fabric in half, hamburger style. And at this point, if you're using a fabric that has a pattern only on one side, you will want the wrong side to be facing outwards. Since mine is the same on both sides, it doesn't matter. But here I am just pinning the two pieces of fabric together so that they stay nice and put together when we sew. Then we'll take our fabric over to the sewing machine and we're going to sew all the way around with about a 1/2 inch seam allowance. You could also do about a 3/8 inch, and then we are going to sew all the way around but leave about a 2 or 3 inch gap, and that is going to be where we're turning our fabric the right side out. Now this step is optional, but I do like to cut the corners so that there's less fabric when I go to turn it out, and it just helps to make the corners sharp and look really nice. You could also trim any extra fabric or any threads at this point, but this is how it should look after you do that. Then we are going to turn it right side out. Once the fabric is turned right side out, I like to take a crochet hook and just push the corners out. It just helps to make it look really nice. You could use any blunt object to do this, but the end product just looks a little bit sharper if you do this. Now it's time to fill these hand warmers, and I am just going to use some uncooked rice. You could use some flax seeds or corn kernels. There are a couple other options. All of those will work wonderfully. You could also add in a little bit of lavender essential oil or an essential oil of your choice. That would be really nice and therapeutic. But then the last step is just to close that gap, and I'm just going to hand sew it. I find this is the easiest. You could run the hand warmer through your sewing machine, but I do find that the rice tends to want to go to the edge, and if any of those get underneath the needle, it could ruin your sewing machine. So I just choose to hand sew it. You could also use some fabric glue as well, but here is the final result. Okay, so that is how you make your own DIY hand warmers. They are so simple to make, very inexpensive, especially if you have the materials on hand. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to check out the blog post, I will have that linked down below. It'll have all of the details for the fabric and everything like that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're interested, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.